How's it going, everyone? It's PixxelTrixx, and today I'm showing off 3 cool sets that you can use to beat Wo-Chien in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There is currently an event going on that if the community knocks out 1 million of this particular Pokemon, we'll get a shiny version of it via mystery gift. This is going to happen with all the other ones as well, but yeah, for now, Wo-Chien is the current active one, so here's 3 cool ways that you can beat it. For the first set that we're going to be showing off here today, I'm going to be using a Assault Vest Dragalge with max HP, max special attack, modest nature, with a Terra Poison, an Acid Spray, and Sludge Bomb. That's pretty much all you need for this particular strategy here. You're super bulky with this mon. You quad resist a lot of its attacks here. So the way this particular raid encounter works is at the beginning they will use Ruination on a random Pokemon in the raid. For this one, it actually chose us, but as you can see, I don't even care. I don't even bother healing right away because we are Assault Vest max HP, and look how little that does to us. So yeah, with this, it just showcases the incredible defenses. Like, you're not gonna die with this Pokemon, using this Pokemon against them at all. They do have dark type moves. They have Snarl and Dark Pulse, so they can hit you, but with the Assault Vest and the max HP, you should be doing just fine here. As you can see, one of our teammates healed us up right away, so we can just start acid spraying, lowering its special attack so we can hit it really hard. I really like it too, because if there are other special attackers in the group, you're also playing support to them, so it's a very interesting strategy. I like it a lot. And yeah, right here we're getting it to -6, but yeah, it's pure grass type because it's a Terra raid, so just grass. And yeah, it's really cool. I really like this Pokemon. I feel like it's very underrated. I love the design. It's fantastic. It's really interesting type too, very powerful. It's just very slow. Fun on Trick Room. But yeah, right here we hit it 3 times, so now we can Terra Poison and hit it with Sludge Bomb. And yeah, Dragon and Poison, it quad resists its grass type moves. So when you Terra, of course, you're only going to be resisting it by 2. But again, with the Assault Vest, the max HP, you're going to be sponging these hits like it's nothing, bro. And you should be able to comfortably get through this. I imagine you could probably even solo this with like really dumb NPCs. I believe it's all online, of course. But yeah, I'm sure this set could do, dude. It's very simple, very easy. The only frustrating thing, yeah, you see that giant chuck, we completely took out its shield. No problem. We even got the poison just for good measure right here, so we got the shields down. Unfortunately, it did remove the -6 to its special defense because, you know, these raid encounters can just kind of do that at a whim, so it's kind of a bummer. So you will have to be reapplying the acid spray as you go along here, but it's really not that big of a deal. Especially because you're, of course, getting support from your other teammates here, and you know they're using powerful stuff. Of course, they're using the Iron Hands, the Ogre Pawn, and we even got a Rayquaza user. So, you know, a combination of all this very powerful stuff, you should be able to get through this encounter relatively easy. This is just a very safe. Yeah, there's the Snarl lowering our special attack, but it's only by 1 stage, and yeah, we can always relower its special defense, and there you go. Oh, 1 more Snarl for the road. We get a good look at the shiny here. Of course, we can't catch them at this particular time. We have to knock them out 1,000,000 times, and then we'll all get a mystery gift of that shiny. But we do get some Herba Mystica as a reward. You can get unlucky and not get Herba Mystica, which is kind of a bummer. It happened to me, I think, once. I've done this like 10-20 times at this point. But yeah, this is our other set. I'm actually using my starter that I used for this particular playthrough, our Skeledirge. Love this mon. Powerful mon, dude. So pretty much, it's just max speed, max special attack, Torch Song, choice specs. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Ruination, as you can see, did miss, so it can miss. But if it does hit and you don't have the best defenses, you could always just heal up right away. Maybe try to bolster your defense. This isn't the hardest raid at all. But yeah, this is a really fun way of getting through it super fast. if you're trying to speedrun it, this is probably the more useful one. Like the Dragalge is like a really safe way of guaranteeing you're gonna win. But if you're trying to go in and get this done as fast as you can so you can farm this particular encounter, I definitely suggest using Scarlet because you could just continue to boost with Torch Son, Choice Specs, Choice Son over and over again. You resist a lot of its attacks. It does have dark type attacks though, so like if it wants to hit you with the Dark Pulse, then that will be hurting. But yeah, like I said, you know, it really is like so fast when everything goes so well. There's the Snarl, of course, super effective damage. So maybe if you're doing this with your friends, you might want to have someone like with Life Dew or just healing the group. But yeah, just like that, the shields are already down. It's going to nullify your stat changes, but now we can Terra Torch on and absolutely roast this thing. Yeah, unfortunately the Switch 2 version still has like the jank. God, the FPS looks so much better at least. But yeah, it still has these jank glitches in the raids, which is a bummer because I love doing these raids. I really hope they fix this for the next Pokemon game. But yeah, as you can see, that absolutely annihilated it. One Terra Torch Son absolutely destroyed half of this thing's health after the shields went down. That's absurd. That's crazy. And yeah, just like that, it goes down, right? So pretty cool, pretty fun. As you can see, we got no Urban Mystica, just like I said, which is kind of funny, but we still got some pretty good stuff. And for a final one here, I wanted to show off the tried and true, the one that like most people probably have one of these, and I just want to show off this will work if you bring in the Iron Hands, good old max HP, max attack, Iron Hands with a metronome and Drain Punch. So all you have to do with this particular encounter is bring your Iron Hands with the metronome, just spam Drain Punch. You'll always be healing yourself the entire time, and you'll be progressively getting more powerful. All you have to do is mash A, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So yeah, this is definitely the raid killer. I know it might be a little boring, but it, you know, in case people aren't aware, this is the best raid Pokemon in the game. Yeah, for a majority of the encounters, I would say, because you're always healing yourself while continuing to buff yourself. You're bulky, you know. Obviously, it doesn't work on every raid encounter in the game because, you know, some resist, but this particular one does not resist or stuff. And of course, we're Terra fighting, so that's going to continue to boost us further. And I believe when it resets stat, like changes, it won't reset metronome. I think that might be a glitch, right? So I don't know if that's an intended thing, but yeah, there's the Dark Pulse. That definitely would hurt if we're using Scarlet. That's another thing. This particular Pokemon does resist its Dark type moves. Now, obviously, we don't care about getting our special attack lowered, so Snarl is something we don't have to worry about. But yeah, if you just want to like be mashing A and grinding this on the side, just bust out the Iron Hands, bro. Just bust out the mention on Iron Hands, Drain Punch away, and it's pretty much GG already, bro. Like, look at that giant chunk from that already. Yeah, I can't imagine there's going to be any of these mons that aren't going to fall over to Iron Hands. But I guess we'll see. I'm actually excited to build some other sets and stuff and see how the other Pokemon fare, because these are some strong Pokemon. I think this is probably the weakest of the four, huh? Would you say? I believe so. But yeah, one more Terra fighting Drain Punch here, metronome boosted, and we can finish off our first set of the, oh my god, there's a long animation. Look at that thing spin. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess they're the ones getting the KO. Okay then. I had such a build up for that. I was so ready for that, bro. That's crazy. Okay. But yeah, that's about it, dudes. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bells to notifications, and let me know if you have any other interesting choices for this encounter in the comments below. And have a good one, dudes. Take care. Big thanks to everyone on Patreon and YouTube members for helping out the channel.